I have been waiting 2 years for this concert. And all I'm going to say is that those 2 years it was worth the wait. The only downside to this trip was that I didn't really record much because my phone wasn't working so well. It would glitch sometimes. I think I have a video before the concert started, like when they start playing the music videos and stuff, so I'll go ahead and put that here. It would glitch a lot. So a lot of these clips are from what my friends have sent me because I asked them for it because I wasn't able to record anything. And if I did, it wasn't much. The only thing I recorded that I know for sure stayed intact was the first video, the intro to the whole concert. I have no words. And honestly, it was worth the 2-year wait. Like I said, I have no words for the concert. It was crazy. I want to yell right now, but I can't because I'm not alone. I don't want to scare my father. I don't want to scare my family. Mande. ¿Mande? Sí. Estoy grabando algo. Estoy grabando algo. As soon as they came out with the new dates, I was planning. I was already planning the trip, where we're gonna stay. So it ended up just being me and Melissa. We were gonna go. Originally it was just gonna be us two, but we had another friend, Sandra. She wanted to come. She was, a new fan trying to get in. She was in the fandom, not exactly knowing what to expect. Doesn't know what to expect. She's a K-pop fan. She listens to K-pop, but she didn't know what to expect from the ATEEZ fandom, what the ATEEZ concerts would look like, and all that kind of stuff. So now it was just going to be us three going to California, leaving on Saturday, the 30th, around 3 a.m. I left my house at 3. We didn't get on the road until like 4:30-ish. We had to, I had to pick up everyone. I had to pick Melissa and Sandra up. And from there, we had to fill up the tank. And then from there, we drove to California. We made it about halfway before we found a resting stop so we could use the bathroom or fill up the gas tank if we needed to. So I went inside to go use the bathroom. My friends stayed outside to put some gas. And when I came back out, I see Melissa outside of the car, and she was kind of holding her shirt like this, like just holding it out from the back. So I get closer and I was like, what happened? Like, what went down? There was an abnormally large amount of bird on my car and on Melissa. And I don't know. So I got some paper and I cleaned Melissa's shirt from the back. She had gotten up to stretch, but it was on the car door and it was on her back. I don't have a picture of it, but I'm pretty sure you guys can get the gist of it. It was a lot. Or you know how the saying goes, if a bird shits on you, it's good luck. And you're gonna find out luck was on our side. From Denny's, we went to the Glendale Galleria, which is a huge mall. Melissa bought a few things. I believe she bought more jewelry. Sandra bought a hat because we all wanted to go matching. We all wanted to fit the holla holla vibe. So this is what we ended up looking like. Yeah. Okay, we check in. Fun. We checked into the hotel. Sandra finds a ticket to go to the Eric Nam concert. So she goes. She takes the car. She has a blast. She made a friend at the Eric Nam concert. And I'm so happy that she was able to go because she didn't get to the go to the she didn't get to go to the one that was here in our state. So it was a coincidence, or it was good timing that she was able to go to the Eric Nam concert too. So this girl went to an Eric Nam concert and then an ATEEZ concert same weekend. Honestly, sounded like a vibe. She asked me if I wanted to go to the Eric Nam concert too. She asked Melissa too. We didn't go. We were tired. And we don't got the money for that. So yeah. Now during this time, keep in mind, Sandra did not have an ATEEZ ticket. She still did not have a ticket. We were trying to find people who weren't charging ridiculously overpriced things, trying to avoid scammers or all that kind of stuff. So we were hoping to just find a ticket. Doesn't matter where she was at. We just wanted to get her a ticket. So Sandra came back from the Eric Nam concert. She still didn't have a ticket to the ATEEZ concert, so we were still looking to find one. She ended up coming in contact with someone who, I'm going to blur out her name, ended up having 2 tickets that they were going to sell. They had found better seats to the concert, so they were selling their old ones that they had. Sandra wanted to buy a ticket. She asked, what section? She said 132. I'm like, great, that's my section. Then Sandra had asked, what row? The lady said, the row 10. Awesome, that's my row. Sandra said, what seat? The lady said, seat 5. I had section 132. I had row 10. I had seats 3 and 4. What are the odds that Sandra would find a ticket right next to us? Right next to us. It's forever gonna blow my mind. Oh my God. I told her, you need to buy it. You need to buy it right now, because what are the odds that you're going to find a ticket like that? That night, Saturday night, the night before the concert, Sandra found a ticket sitting right next to us. Seats 3, 4, and 5. Row 10 of section 132 was us. We sat there together, and I was so happy, so excited, so blessed that Sandra was able to find a ticket right next to us. It's gonna forever blow my mind that she was able to even find a ticket like that. And Melissa had commented. She said, guys, remember the bird that sat on me? It was almost midnight. We yelled because bird means good luck. This was our good luck. Sandra found a ticket next to us. I'm never gonna get over that. I'm okay. Okay. So that made us even more excited because now we don't have to worry about Sandra, sitting somewhere by herself. Now she's going to be sitting right next to us. Comes the next day of the concert. Oh my god. So we wanted to go early so that we can get in line to buy merch, specifically a light stick, because I didn't want to show up to the concert with that light stick. $75 for a light stick. My bank account is not happy. Anyways, we didn't get there until 2:30. I believe the merch line opened at 12. Traffic took an hour. When we got there, they were sold out of light sticks. I was already bummed out. They said we could find some inside. I didn't know when we would be able to go inside. Or even if there was gonna be anything when we got inside. So we said, okay, what can we do to pass time? So we ended up going back to the car. Once we were in the car, we were hungry. We had some chips and we had some juice. We said, this is not enough. We are going to be starving by the time we leave the concert if we don't find anything to eat. Here we go. We're on Google Maps, trying to find something to eat. We found something. We found McDonald's. Problem is, we already paid for parking. We didn't know if they were going to allow re-entry, so we decided to walk. 14 minutes. It's not bad. It's only bad when you have very uncomfortable shoes. But you wore them so that you could look fine. I'm not saying it looked fine. I'm saying I was just very proud of the outfit that I wore. This was the outfits that we wore. As you can see, we all wanted to match. The fedoras, the chains, the jewelry are basically just all black. What made me really get giddy and excited was that we were walking and I heard it wasn't only one time, and Sandra and Melissa can vouch for this. We had heard people say it's the Holla Holla Girls. It's the Holla Holla Girls. At first, I was like, oh, I turned around the first time I heard it. I turned around and I was like, oh, who it is, or who are the Holla Holla Girls? It was no one besides that group that had walked past us and said it was the Holla Holla Girls. And I was like, oh man, this is kind of cool. I've never gone to a concert dressed up as a theme, as an era type of outfit. I have only gone in regular clothing, and this would be more towards the other K-pop concerts I've been to. Still fun, still everything, but I just realized it's much more fun when you go dressed for the occasion, in the sense of trying to match with the artists themselves, trying to match with the idols themselves. I oh, it was so much fun, and it made me feel so good that people appreciated how we dressed. Okay, that happened. I'm getting sidetracked. Comes the entrance to the concert. Entrance was fine. My feet were already killing me. I was dying. I needed to sit down. Doors weren't going to open for another 2 hours or so. 2 hours. 2 hours standing in shoes that were already killing me. It's Wednesday. It is February 2nd right now when I'm recording this. My toes, 3 of my toes are still numb. They're still numb because they were hurting so bad, and I decided, not that I decided, ATEEZ's music is just A+, surplus. I loved it. Every single song I love. So I went ham. I recorded the first part. I recorded the intro. I recorded the intro to the concert. I ended up I ended up standing in line to get a light stick. Once we got to the front of the line, they were out of light sticks. Again. So we walked around the venue and we found another merch booth that had no line. Apparently people just saw the one and we all just kind of gravitated towards that one. We didn't even bother checking if there was another one. So I got my light stick. I don't know which way. Technically it's like this, like a little treasure box. You can see the little stickies. So whenever I get these kinds of things, I always try to leave it in the same way that I got it. I have some freebies that I was given at the concert. I put it in here because I didn't want them to get bent in my what's it called? I didn't want it to get bent in my bag at the time. I still leave it in its package, but I could still turn it on. Where's the button? Right here. Very bright. Can it even focus? Very bright. Changes colors a little bit. Flashing. Strobe light. And it has like a nice brown, pink, yellow color here. And then a blue, teal, hint of green. And then, then it's off. If you want to connect it to Bluetooth, you hold it for 15 seconds and then it turns on. I didn't know that. I asked the person who was sitting next to me, because I didn't bother reading the instructions. We're in the venue. We're like inside the venue now. We go to our seats, we find our seats, sit down for like 2 minutes, and then we decide to use the bathroom, get some drinks if we needed to, before the concert starts. We go to the bathroom. The bathrooms have stairs. Not just like 3 or 4. I thought that's what it was going to be because that's all I saw. But once we passed those couple of stairs, it was a long staircase to the bathroom. Like I said before, my feet were dying. I felt like I didn't have any more blood circulation in my toes. I wanted to take them off. I was aware that those shoes hurt. I haven't broke them in yet. Plus, they were a little higher than what I'm normally used to wearing. So I sucked it up. But while we were waiting, there was a long line, so more standing. It just sounds like I'm complaining a little bit, but because of the pain I was in. If I wasn't in any pain, I wouldn't have complained at all. I think the whole experience, the whole concert was good, perfect, all the stuff. Although I did hear the sound check was delayed by like an hour or something. I didn't have sound check, but the only reason I knew that is because I heard them practicing right when they started letting people in. Like past security, like the security check. I don't know, it was a little weird. But I mean, it made me excited because I was able to hear them. I heard the guys' vocals. I heard Hongjung and Mingi rapping. I heard Jungho Seungwa, Yosang, all those people. All those people. Are they just people? No, I heard the whole group. I heard the whole group practicing one of their songs. I couldn't really make out what it was because I was too busy freaking out that I was hearing them already, and you could hear the bass. The bass of the sound, the audio, the soundtrack was very loud, and you could see, or I feel like you could hear the vibrations of like the metal doors shaking or the building itself shaking, and that just made me more excited. I was ready. I was ready for this concert to start already. Oh, but right, we were in the bathroom. We were waiting there. Took a photo. Here's a photo. Yeah, that was a picture we took waiting to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, came back up, took our seats. We were waiting. And as for the concert itself, it began. And this is what happened. And you are about to hear me freaking out, saying incorrect Korean words because I don't know the language. I'm not fluent in it. I can pick up some words. 사랑해. I don't know if I said that right either, but you get the gist of it. I'm pretty sure we can all make out certain words like dashi, like, it means again. Does it? I think it does. I don't remember. Anyways, here's the clip that I recorded from the beginning of the concert. From the intro to the concert alone was worth the 2-year wait. I After that, I put my phone away. I just wanted to embrace the concert. For my past concert experiences, I just wanted to live in the moment and just have fun. It was just crazy. The concert was amazing, phenomenal. The boys are a bunch of trolls once they're talking on stage. They had a lot of funny moments. There was a serious moment because halfway, I believe it was halfway or a third way through the concert, they had their little intermission, when they have their VCRs playing. I believe after the first VCR, Jungle didn't come back on stage. And I noticed right away because I only saw 7 boys on stage. I was wondering where he went. Turns out he had sprained his ankle. I'm not sure. I forgot what he had said. I'm not sure if it happened backstage or if it happened while he was dancing. All I know is that he sprained his ankle and he was unable to continue the rest of the concert. Which it was upsetting. I felt more bad for him I felt like he's like beating himself up for it that he wasn't able to finish the concert. The first LA concert. I'm not sure if he was able to perform on Monday, even if he was just like sitting on the sidelines. So not only when it was just the 7 members that I noticed that he was gone, it was more his parts in the songs were blank. There was no audio, there was no, type of thing. I was like, at first, my first thought was, oh, something's wrong with his mic. His mic is not working. But then that's when I was like, wait, okay, he's not even singing backstage. He's not here. Where is Jungle? I, I, I don't know. It made me sad. I was like, something must have happened. I know that the day before, ATEEZ had released a statement that Jungle wouldn't be doing the fan sign because he had a stomach ache or something was wrong with his stomach, that it was hurting. So I figured it was that. That's what I had thought at first. I was like, okay, something must have come up. Me and Melissa, we were sitting right next to each other. It was me, Melissa, Sandra. Me and Melissa were mentioned, we were like, oh, maybe like Jungle's stomach is hurting again. He can't perform right now, or maybe he's taking a break, something. Then Hongjoong said that Jungle sprained his ankle. And it made me sad for him. Made me sad for him. I want him to be okay. I want them all to be okay. The boys said that they were going to take care of him. I know they'll take care of him, which made me happy to hear. Um, but yeah, the concert was still fun though. It was very entertaining. I noticed that they didn't replace Jungle's parts with any of the other members, whether because it was that they didn't have practicing his parts, or they just didn't want to. Either way, I respected it. I love that they didn't do his parts. The first couple of songs that he wasn't there, it was just blank. There was like no audio. Fans would sing along. I was trying to start like this whole like, fan chant type of thing, be like Jungkook, Jungkook, like during his parts. No one wanted to join me until Hongjoong did it, and then now everyone started to do it, and I was like, I can't just do anything, right? I don't know. I felt a little upset. I felt a little not embarrassed because I did wanted to try to start in supporting Jungle like right away when I noticed he wasn't there. People didn't follow along, but I'm glad that people cared, that they still, cheered for him during the talks, like during when the members were talking. They wanted us to chant Jungle's name so that he knew that we were there for him, we were supporting him, and we were gonna, no matter what, we're always here for him because we love him for who he is and him as a person, not so much what we're expecting of him. We just, I took it as we're doing it so that we could show our support to him, so that he doesn't feel bad, so he doesn't feel guilty, and so that he doesn't feel like that he failed us. That we're always going to be supporting him no matter what. But yes, alongside that whole part of the concert, the boys did a very good job in keeping us like entertained, keeping us pumped, and all this other stuff. They had, after a couple of songs when Jungle wasn't there, they used his vocal track to fill in the parts where he was supposed to be singing. Um, it was still, it was nice. I really loved it. I enjoyed the concert. It was crazy. I was, there was a point where I was just standing there shocked because I'm watching the concert and I see the screens vibrating. They're like shaking off the thing. And I look at Melissa and I was like, holy, this is crazy. This is the bass that I was talking about that I heard earlier. I was shocked. I was shocked with how much it was moving. At some point, I felt the floor vibrating from how much people were dancing, how much people were jumping and stomping. Everyone was having a great time, and I loved the energy that was there. The energy of just being there and having a good time with everybody else who loves the ATEEZ songs just made me feel so at home, made me feel so welcome, made me feel so hyped up. It's crazy. It's very crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and play some clips, and then from there some clips of the concert, some highlights that my friend captured from her phone. So these clips are from her phone, and then we'll go from there.
난 마치 꿈에서 꿈을 꾸듯이 너만이 세워 그것도 너도 너를 취할 수 없어 누구는 떠나줘도 사라져가 배 향기가 떠나질 않아 널 찾아 헤매는 날 구해줘 세워 너만이 세워 저녁도 돌아갈 순 없을 것 같아 널 마주치고 나 참을 수 없이 널 할만하게 되는 걸 난 마치 꿈에서 꿈을 꾸듯이 설레며 길을 잃어가 깨지 못해 너란 꿈을 살아 Everyday I'm dreaming a dream every night I'm dreaming a dream every night 인간적인 향기로 나와 시선처럼 너를 찾아 헤매다 잠이 깨면 다시 또 제자리인 걸 Where you at 너는 어디에 Where you go 난 내들은 채널 Coming tonight 매일 밤 너를 찾아 헤매는 너 잊을 수가 없는 걸 난 마치 꿈에서 꿈을 꾸듯이 길을 잃어가 깨지 못해 너의 손에 Everyday 날 I'm dreaming a dream every night I'm dreaming a dream every night 꿈에서 꿈을 꾼 듯한 걸 오늘 몸에 전이 우리 널 기억하고 있는 것 같아 I know you get deja vu It's alright 너와 눈이 마주친 순간 멈출 수가 없지만 끝이 없는 갈증을 잃고 너에게 deja vu Oh deja vu 미쳐가 I want you so bad oh 저기로 저기로 내가는 끝이고 나를 원하네요 저기로 내가 본 꿈에서 네 다음 장면은 아마도 No way I'm supposed to play it 모르겠어 나는 거짓도 같은 순간 슬픈 스토리에 나 주님 없이는 밤에 향기가 타올라 오늘 몸에 전이 우리 널 기억하고 있는 것 같아 I know you get deja vu 이처럼 너와 눈이 마주친 순간 멈출 수가 없지만 끝이 없는 갈증을 잃고 너에게 deja vu I want you so bad, oh. 어느 곳 없는 시간, 분명히 날, 너에게 필요하기는 건지. 있으면 내가 너무 있으면 내가 너무 내 손에 먹는 달도 다음 꿈에서 나도 find you in my heart. 너와 눈이 마주친 순간 멈출 수가 없지 않아 끝이 없는 갈증을 미쳐가 I want you so bad oh 미쳐가 우린 날 구하지 손잡고 미워가 내가 고마워 지나는 지명인지 허나스럽지는 마음이 널 원하는 것 본능인 거야 Get deja vu 보고 있나 저기 눈빛으로 있어서 Let's get party now 이렇게 생겨버리지 too many tweets Bully 다시 모두 화이팅 모두 같이 춤을 출 때에
갔잖아 나의 유전이 불려오지마 난밤에 쫓기는 나는 내 몸에 후드드 어깨를 펼치는 몸에 스치게 뜨거운 여기까지 돌아보는 거내 어깨는 모두 다 어깨지 이제 막 부리게 되는 쇼라는 전부 그렇지 그대가 부르는 그 대안이 불닭이 앞에서 내 몸에 나를 위치 모래 가만도 전부
Dance, dance, 따라해라 모두 다 따라해라 모두 다 I'll make you say wow 다 미쳐버렸다 다 미쳐버렸다 말을 멈추지 마라 말을 멈추지 마라 I'll make you say wow
세계 같이 먹게 패기를 지어낸 지목에 위에 내가 기가 멀어 버리게 더 크게 쓰면 돼
끝에는 누가 섰는지 나와 나 They gon' never die 몸을 움직여 쓰러질 수 없지 나 정신발이 굴려 너 우리만 내 타임 They gon' never die 몸을 움직여 후회할 수 없지 나 정신발이 굴려 너 We're popstars 지켜줄 거예요. Forever you are my star. 이 끝에 우린 어디로 어떤 모습으로 다시 돼야만 하나. 다 그냥 겨우 나의 귀로 걷자가인데 듣고 있나요 누군가 그저 알아줄 수 없나. 우린 어디로 어떤 모습으로 다시 돼야만 하나. 떠나
목적지를 몰라 헤매다 쓰러져 방향을 찾지 못해 방향이 원더러 날개가 꺾이고 쓸려버려 무서워 지치고 지겨워 내 계속 멀어져
무사해서 내려다본 세상을 두렵게 해.
난 무릎으로 해서 쏟아지는 노래
거친 밤에 다친 맘에 세상이 내게 보기만 할 때가라는 그런 눈으로 이 끝에 우린 어디로 웃음으로 왔을 때야만 하나. 다 그냥 겨우 나의 귀로 걷자가인데 듣고 있나요 누군가 그저 알아줄 순 없나. 우린 어디로 어떤 모습으로 다시 돼야만 하나. 어둠뿐인 세상 속에서 하늘을 높이 날아도 저기 보여 빛을 따라가.
위계 넓은 원 무사히 도착한 길 위로 예감비에
Shine on my own 사람들은 내걸 별이라 부를 타이밍 그저 빛나면 돼. 이 끝에 여기서 저 모습으로 다시 돼야 한다면 나는 내가 되기를 바래. 너도 같기를 가슴에 새기는 노래. 우린 여기서 지금 모습으로 내버려도 괜찮아. 추운 날 한시간 같이 살겠지. 따스한 너를 안아줘. 매일 밤 신방 거친 파도 대충 나스 때 나를 더 안아줘요. Hey! Yeah, thank you for coming today. We will be back. You guys remember us. Thank you so much. I love you so much.
Okay, concert's over. I'm upset because it's over, but it was so much fun. We ended up waiting a little bit so that people could clear out so that we didn't have to, like be running into people or just to try to not go at traffic's peak. We didn't want to go right when there was going to be a bunch of traffic. So we waited a couple minutes, we went outside, we got some water, we went to the bathroom before we left. And then once we went outside, we took a couple photos. Here are the photos. I love this. I love these photos so much. This one right here is my favorite. That is my favorite photo. I love the photo that we took of us. People are so nice. They took the photos for us. I know a lot of people would just do it, but it made me feel happy. This whole concert experience was just great. I would say 10 out of 10, but it was more than 10 out of 10. I just wish and hope Jungkook's okay. I hope he makes a quick recovery, and I hope he's not too disappointed in himself. I feel like he would do something like that. I feel like he's been looking forward to this. He wasn't able to give it his all. But, things happen, and it's okay. I don't blame him for what happened with whatever happened. I'm not exactly sure. We love you, Jungkook. Don't forget that you need to take care of yourself. Don't push yourself, and you need to relax. Whatever happens, happens. It's okay to feel a little disappointed in yourself. If something like that were to happen to me, And whatever I do, I don't do much, but whatever I do, I'd be disappointed too. I get upset. I get, that kind of thing. It's a passion. What you're doing is a passion. And I know the guys are going to be there to support you and push you to do better, push you to be happy, and to just get up and try again. You're human too. The boys are human too. We can't expect so much from them. But what they bring to the table, we will gladly accept. Until next time, ATEEZ, I will see you in the next concert. Hopefully, front row. And I will be wearing something you won't expect. Bye.
눈이 하얗게 뜨는
You ready? Oh, message from Facebook. These roads are so narrow. I hate